Hey, my super scientists, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. So we are going to be working on some more shark activities. And so today we're going to actually work on some shark facts. So yesterday at morning meeting, you gave me some amazing ideas about what you thought you knew about sharks. So in morning meeting, we talked about what we thought was a true fact and what we thought was maybe a misconception. Remember, we've done this before where if it is something that is not true or is not a fact, then it is a misconception, and we will move our little sticky tabs, right, our little note tabs down and put it under misconceptions. Okay, and then we're going to add some new learning. So after today, we're going to see if we can add some new learning. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at sharks. I'm going to read you a little story, and this is from my friend Deanna Jum, and it has a lot of great information. It's a nonfiction story, it's informational, and it's going to teach you a lot about sharks. So I'm going to do a really quick read of this for you. Hopefully you're going to be thinking about some facts that you can remember, and then you are going to actually write 3 shark facts that you learned. You're going to write them in a full sentence, okay? All right, so sharks. And here you see our table of contents. This is what's going to be inside of the story. And here we go. What are they? Sharks are a type of fish that have been around for more than 4 million years. They were here long before dinosaurs roamed the earth. Sharks live in oceans all over the world. Most sharks are cold-blooded. Somebody said that at morning meeting yesterday. Wow. This means that their body temperature depends on the weather. Okay. What do they look like? Well, here's a bunch of different looking sharks. So we have a great white in the top left. We have a hammerhead shark in the top right. In the bottom left, it's called a cat shark. In the bottom right, it's called a tiger shark. Did you know that not all sharks look the same? There are over 350 types of sharks. Sharks come in many different sizes, shapes, and colors. Common characteristics, we talked about this yesterday when we did our diagram of a shark, and then we labeled the different body parts. So if you take a look at the arrows, this word says fins. They're pointing to the fins that the sharks have. Sharks have fins to help them move forward, balance, and steer. They move their tail from side to swim. Sharks have gills. Somebody said that yesterday too. I think it was Max. So sharks have gills to help them breathe. That's how they breathe. As they swim, their gills filter oxygen from the water. Did you know? Sharks have to swim constantly to keep water flowing over their gills in order for them to breathe, so they never stop swimming. Twist and turn. Shark's skeleton, I think Benjamin said this, is made up of cartilage instead of bone. Cartilage bends more easily than bone does, and it helps the shark twist and turn in the water. And if you remember, we talked about this back in October when we did the skeleton study of the bones in our body. And what else is filled with cartilage? Do you remember? That's right. Your nose and your ears are made of cartilage. That's why they bend. When you press your nose up against the glass window, sometimes when you're in the car and you're looking, it'll pop right back to its normal shape because it's made of cartilage, okay? So it says your ears and nose are also made up of strong, rubbery cartilage. Staying safe. Most sharks have powerful jaws and rows of sharp teeth. Look at those sharp teeth. A shark's mouth is lined with up to 20 rows of teeth. When a shark loses a tooth, a new one moves forward to replace it. Just like our friend in that scientist video showed us, she was really cool because she explained it. She said that as soon as they lose a tooth, it's like a little conveyor belt, and up comes a brand new one to replace it. So they are always losing teeth for their entire life, not just like when they're babies or young like us. Their entire life, they lose their teeth, and a new one always grows back. Our shark's body is covered in sharp, rough scales called denticles, and she talked about this too. So if you touch a shark like this, it's very, very smooth. But if you go backwards on a shark, you'll find that it's very pointy and kind of rough. Okay, so those scales are sharp and rough, and they're called denticles. If you would run your hand across a shark's body going the right way, it would be smooth. But if you go a different way, it's going to be rough and sharp. Okay, and a shark can lose thousands of teeth in their lifetime, and we learned that from our video the other day. Shark pups. What is a baby called? A baby shark is called a pup. All right, so some sharks are oviparous. That means they lay their eggs on the ocean floor. If you're oviparous, you lay eggs. Each egg is enclosed, and we talked about oviparous before when we did our farm unit. Each egg is enclosed in an egg case to protect it until it hatches. Most sharks are viviparous. Viviparous sharks keep the developing eggs inside their body, and then they give birth to live young baby. Baby sharks are called pups. Sharks do not take care of their pups when they are born. They live on their own. So they're all by themselves. As soon as they come out, they have to figure it out on their own. Oh boy, look at this, right? Jaws. What do they eat? Well, sharks are carnivores. A carnivore is a meat-eating animal. They prey on fish. Somebody said that I think it was Madeline. They prey on fish and other small ocean animals. Most sharks swim fast near the top of the water, and they use strong jaws and teeth to catch their prey. Some sharks are called filter feeders. Filter feeders swim near the top and open their mouth with their mouths wide open. The water flows through their gills and strains out small animals called plankton. All right, so if they're a filter feeder, they swim at the top of the water with their mouth open, and the water filters through their gills, and they catch any plankton that may be in the water, and that's what they eat. It says tiger sharks are nicknamed garbage collectors because they will eat anything. They will even eat tin cans and an old tire. Wow, that's crazy, huh? A sense of hunting. So most animals have 5 senses, but guess what? Just like, right, we have 5 senses, sharks have 6. They use their senses to hunt and eat their prey. So hearing, sharks can hear sounds that are too low for us to hear. So they have really good sense of hearing. Sight, sharks can see in dark water, so they have really good eyesight. Smell, sharks don't use their nostrils to breathe like we do. They only use it for smelling prey. Okay? And what did we call that? We called that a snout, right? Their nose was the snout. Taste. Sharks have taste buds that line their mouth and throat. Ours are only on our tongue. Touch. Sharks feel vibrations from things before they even touch them. Okay, and electroception. Can you say that? Electroception. That is their 6th sense. So sharks sense electricity in other animals. This, along with their sense of smell, make it impossible for animals to hide from the sharks. So that's why they're really good hunters, and they're really, really good predators, because in combination, they use that sense of smell and electroception in order to find animals that they're going to hunt or eat. And it makes it almost impossible for any animals to hide from them because they have those 2 senses together, electroception and smell. Some sharks even eat other sharks. Oh my goodness, crazy, right? Hammerhead sharks. Can you guess where the hammerhead sharks got its name? The shark got its name because it has a wide head that looks like a hammer. Its eyes are placed on each end of its wide head so that it can easily scan the area for food. Stingrays are the hammerhead shark's favorite food. So hammerhead sharks like to eat what? Stingrays. It uses its wide head to trap the stingrays on the ocean floor. Hammerhead sharks are viviparous. A female can have up to 50 pups at one time. Wow. And look at this. Wow, this is called a whale shark. Can you guess where the whale shark got its name? The shark got its name because its body resembles that of a whale. The whale shark is the largest fish in the whole world. They can weigh up to 12 tons and can grow longer than 45 feet. They swim by moving their body from side to side, and they are not very fast swimmers. Whale sharks have about 3,000 tiny teeth, but they don't use them to eat. Whale sharks are filter feeders. They filter their food through their gills. Wow. And that is it. That is the end of my story right there. So guys, your job today, and let me go ahead and share this real quick with you. I hope that you found all those facts interesting. And so your job today is actually, sorry. Let me try that one more time, you guys. Sorry. Here we go. So actually, guys, your job is to think about all that information. That was a lot of information. And you know what you can do? You can always click pause, and you can rewind the video and rewatch what Mrs. Lucas said to think about or to find some of those facts that I mentioned. So your job today is going to write all about sharks. You're going to write me 3 facts about sharks. In each box, you're going to use this paper. Now, I really do not think it's probably the best for you guys to use the tools here. I would either print this out or I would just do a blank piece of paper and write me fact 1, fact 2, and fact 3. You can just number 1, 2, and 3, and then in a complete sentence, write me 3 facts. Write me 1 fact that you learned, write me a 2nd fact that you learned, and write me a 3rd fact that you learned, okay? And that's gonna be your writing for today too, okay? So science and writing all in one. All right, you guys, so super proud of you for that. And remember, like I said, you could either print that out or you can go ahead and just use a blank piece of paper and just write it right on there. Write me fact number 1, fact number 2, fact number 3. What did you learn? And I can't wait to hear about it. All right, we're gonna talk about it a little bit tomorrow, okay? All right, love you guys. Happy Shark Week. Have a great day, okay? Bye, guys.